That's not jamming in like that. Start slow. Let it get some support on the outside drill. Then you can start jamming it in. Feel a little crappy, so slow down. Bring it out, relube it. We hit that bad area again. Just about there, but okay. So we already deburred the outside, so it's smoothed up already. Okay. Now it's time for some manual labor. Chip on the floor again. Always like to disengage the clutch so it's free turning, so you don't have to worry about it chasing after you. Okay, we're going for about 1/825 is what we're going to shoot for here. Engage out so it doesn't rotate as easy. Grab our dull hacksaw over here. I know it's dull because I've used it once. Okay, now we're going to go over here and just start hacking away on this thing until it falls off. Which might take a while. Okay, we're at 800, so I'm going to cut down here at 900. That way I can walk a little bit and still be okay. It's a real bitch when it's cut too short. Long steady cuts better. See how the blade wants to dig in, and every time you do that, it screws the blade up and gets worse and worse every time. Cock it just a little bit and start fresh. You got less surface area, it'll cut quicker. You want to push down on the forward stroke, not the back stroke. Looks like we're cutting toward the wrong direction, which means it's going to get shorter. And I want to be shorter. I don't leave enough extra for that. So I angle the blade a little bit to cut toward me. If you cut through the hole, it cuts easier. Yep, I can see the hole in there. That's why it's cutting easier. Kind of real thin cross section right now, that's the way it makes sounds different. Alright. Not much left in there. Goes. Just engage that clutch when you wrap yourself around it. You won't accidentally hit the starter button over there and get yourself wadded up in there. Alright, so I cut that off. Hopefully I'm not too short. So we look at the shortest place. And we're about 850 right there. About 870 over there. So I think 850 is our shortest point. Yeah. So it's close. We're shooting for 825, so that only needs to be 25 thou. This is 10 thou, so it's 2.5 of these is the difference. Alright, so now we got a sample of what to cut the next one to. See how much deeper I went in the hole than what I needed? Not very much. Okay. Oh. And all the chips out with it. I can do it again. This time maybe go a little bit longer. Push it so much. Alright, so an extra 30 thou this time. Let me do everything again. Looks like it's cut straight. Keep rotating so it cuts easier. Back down so it falls all straight. You can hear at the very end it starts falling off. Alright, still got a blade left. But it's getting bent. I got my exercise on this muscle now. Alright. So this one I was a full cut. Didn't have the hole to go through. I didn't drill deep enough. It's also a little bit longer too. See the height change. Okay. Why am I tired? I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and face off my material so it's nice and clean when I need it for something else. I don't like having uncut material. Unmachined raw cut. I like that. It takes a minute to turn it down. It's nice and smooth, see? Like that versus that. See, the first cut wasn't very even. The second one was a lot more even. because I knew how the blade was cutting. Every time you do something the second time, you should be better. Alright, that was all machine ready to go. Just have to make something out of that now. Okay, this is our short one. So we don't have much to work with. Don't get too carried away on the cutting. There's clean. A little extra. Okay, and we pull out and measure it, see what dimension it is. So I'm looking for 825 initially. Okay, we're at 848 right now. Make sure it's 0, close enough. So we got 23 thou that needs to be cut off of this. So I can just move it over, cut it a few times, or I can put a dial on this thing and get pretty close for a shot. So we take a dial indicator over here, this, stick it down here, set to 0. I'm going to get to 0 first. Go until you touch. Usually it cuts to 2 to 3 thou extra when you touch off. So I'll zero this thing out a couple thou away. Go until you just touch. Look at your indicator, zero it. So you run your dial down there, and you cut the 23 thou that you need to cut off. That's 10, 20. We did everything right. 3 thou more. Right there. Give you the magic number. Okay. Take that away. Deburr the hole. Deburr the outside. We should be right on the money. Unless I did something wrong. There you go. 825. Right on the nut. Within half a thou. Within a quarter of a thou, actually. Assuming this is accurate. Just, I don't know. I don't trust these cheap ones within a thou. I only give these within 2 thou at most. If I don't know anything about it, 3 thou. But this doesn't matter as long as it's the same. So there you go. That's how you do them accurately. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. So I got to punch the hole through the back of this because it's not all the way, dumbass. This one, I got to punch the hole out the back side. So I'll put it back in the machine here. Go ahead and punch the hole through it. Way off. That's at least a 1/4 inch off. Hey, shocked. Something must have moved a lot. Bad job on drilling on that one. Actually, the drill must have slid in there every time it rotated. I didn't go back and check. That was my fault. Well, that's why I had to work harder to cut it. Payback's a bitch. Okay, so now this one we're going to cut it off. This one should be longer than the last one. We got a go no-go gauge right here. You can see how much more we got to cut. So it's almost 50 thou on this one. So I got a pretty good idea where we're at. 0. Not that much more. Okay, it's roughed in. Take our dial, measure it. See how close we are now. $78. Got a long ways to go yet. I could take it all at once, but I don't trust stuff that much. So we'll go ahead and zero it out. We know we're at 78, so we are 53 thou too much. So I'm not going to take off 53. I'll take off 40 at least. It's 43. And I give a couple extra. Nice clean cut. So here, likely we got 8 thou left to go, unless I'm off on my dimension. And it looks like we're 9 thou to go. So it's a thou off. That's why I come back and check it. See? I could have missed it by a thou. Not a spacer, that makes no difference, but to me it makes a difference. Okay, so we zero everything out again. Okay. Just touched. 9 thou. Extra in there, right there. Should be the magic number. See how the hole has a little bit of a bump in it? See if I drilled off or that material's not round. I'll guarantee the material's not round. This is just extruded out. It's not machined, so it's not anywhere near round. It looks round, but it's probably within 5 or 10. Depends how bad the material is. Who made it? It's never within 5, though. Okay, let's see what we got this time. There you go. Right on the butt. Right on the button there again. Seeing it? Or am I off by 1? Let's see here. No, it's right there. We're good. So they're the same, like that. And so then we got 2 good spacers. All right, that's enough of that. We'll be back.